and welcome to Make. Today I like to show you how to make these golden glitter masks. I love to put them into my Christmas tree. Here I have a couple of templates of masks that I got in Mr. Price in Ballincollig in Cork. And you can see I have here different shapes and so on, but for today I'm actually sticking to the plain one. And you need glitter, obviously they're glitter masks. So here I have also from Mr. Price different colors, and you don't have to buy the big top, they also have smaller ones. You can buy a selection. I think I got this online somewhere, and it's very Christmassy with all the colors in there. You also need some embellishments. Here I have kind of a mixed bag, and of course you need gold paint or silver, whatever you like. So to begin, you need to remove or cut off the elastic band in the back, unless you want to keep them as a mask. But as I said, I put them into my Christmas tree. And so you start off with simply nothing fancy about it. You just simply start coloring it in the color that you like. I personally like the acrylic paint that I have here in gold, and I have it has kind of a metallic shine to it, which I like, so it kind of gives it a bit more depth to the whole finish in the end. I got the acrylic paint also from Mr. Price, so please don't think I am endorsing them in any way. It just happens to be a very good source for craft materials, and not too expensive either, so I tend to go in all the time. So I could have used a bigger brush. Don't ask me why I didn't. I just was too lazy to get up to get the bigger ones, I'd say. You might need to have 2 coats of it and just continue painting them. The paint has to be completely dry, so you because otherwise the glitter will stick everywhere. You want it only to go to certain places. So it's dry, so now I have simple PVA glue, nothing fancy. You can use any craft glue really, and you just, with a brush, I tend to use the same brush, you just start painting patterns on your mask, and before the paint goes completely dry you just put in over your glitter. So don't worry about the waste that goes in. If you have paper underneath like I do here, it's very simple to save all your glitter that you don't use. So just very liberally pour it all over. You want to cover the entire glued area. Just tap it off and you have a wonderful clean glitter pattern on your mask. And I think it's great. You just continue any pattern you like on your mask in any color. As I said, I just happen to love gold and my whole tree is in gold, so I keep doing the same thing. And you just keep doing what you like. You can put, as I said, a nice mix for Christmas: red, green, gold, silver. That all looks fantastic. And here you see I have it finished, and now it becomes clear. You just put up the paper. I had a crease in the middle before, so it's easier to just lift it up and put all back into the top. Nothing is wasted. Okay, there is a lot wasted because it will go everywhere, and I have my whole craft table is still full of glitter. And just continue with the colors that you like. Oops, that was open. And as I said, I stuck a bit to the gold theme. You can put in anything else. You can put in feathers, for example, attach them. You can see here I have little gemstones stuck to it. And here I was extremely generous with all my embellishments. So moving on to our glitter bauble. Here I have yarn that I got in Aldi, and it's called tinsel yarn. I have a styrofoam ball, and you can do that in any size you want. I just use kind of the medium size one, and again we start off with painting it, and again use a bigger brush. Don't be as silly as I am with the small ones. Styrofoam might need more than 1 coat, but it's up to you. You don't really see the end of the surface of the bauble. I just do it so that in case I haven't covered everything, that it doesn't shine through in white. So again, what I did here is I used the tinsel yarn to actually crochet a chain, and just very long so that it goes around, because I found it too thin. but it's up to you. So it's simply chains that you do on your normal crochet hook, but you can also use the wool as it is, and they just attach the glue, paint the glue, brush the blue glue on. Again, it's normal PVA glue, and then just keep around and around and around, and it's it might be sometimes tricky, because if you put if the glue isn't tacky enough, the wool comes off again, so you have to really tighten it and really press it down, and you just go around and around, and I tend to turn it over halfway through to make it easier to fill the other one. So actually having the wool chained made it actually much easier to fill everything without having to really put too much pressure on or anything. It sticks quite nicely, and just continue until the whole bauble is filled. I love the tinsel yarn. I wouldn't like knitting with it, because it's kind of horrible, because you don't see actually where your loop is and stuff, but it's great for things like this, really. And I did crochet a bit of it, and it looked kind of nice, but I think it looks just fantastic on baubles. And here's the finished one, and nice and glittery, and you wouldn't think that it's wool, huh? And only thing you have to do now is attach a little ribbon. This is just a normal ribbon that I have I have a box full of leftover ribbons, and before I buy any new ones, I always look if I have something there, because I don't like anything to go to waste. And you just attach this, and I have here little pins that I'm attaching it with. You can get them in any craft store, really. I can't remember where I got the ribbon from, to be honest. It's ancient now. I have it for years and years and years. But yeah, and you have now a full bauble. So I put in about 5, because I want to make sure that it doesn't loosen. So it's I'm quite better safe than sorry, as always. And then ta-da, you have a lovely, lovely glitter bauble. Isn't that nice? I hope you liked that video, and hope you kind of keep doing it as well. What are yours? Sorry about this video, actually. I wanted to have a nice video of the tree, but I have to start learning more how to use my iPhone as a camera. But here's the bauble, and then I have masks in different versions. So some are just very simple with the gold glitter, some are more elaborate, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Happy Christmas! Bye bye!